without makeup on, I feel different. Like if I see myself in a picture with a group of friends and my eyes aren't defined or my nose is not contoured, it looks a little weird to me. So it's definitely a shock seeing myself without makeup on, like looking in the mirror or something.
Probably my earliest memories of makeup is my mom. She's very made up. I think we have changed as generations of women that would not be caught going out in public without makeup on.
When I was growing up, makeup was not as popular as it is now. In fact, on Sundays, we didn't wear makeup to church. At church, we sneaked and put it on in the bathroom. And of course, Grandma and Mama got our behinds.
It's so easy for us to project beauty on someone else, but we don't find that same beauty in ourselves. I feel like a lot of it is definitely what we see in magazines, definitely what we see preached to us throughout our culture. There are certain standards of beauty.
I feel like women should know that magazines, that's an industry. You know, they're selling, they're not, this isn't real life. And so it always blows my mind that people can be so easily swayed by a girl on a photo in an ad. Like, she's airbrushed 1,000 times over.
The days that I don't wear makeup, the emotion that I feel is I don't feel as professional. I have a professional job where I have to work 8 to 5. I have to put on, a suit, or I have to wear a dress, and so I do have to wear makeup. I would never go into any of my customers' office without makeup on.
Reading research, like, there are plenty of women who are looked over when it comes to emotions simply because they don't wear makeup. So it's like when I read things like that, I'm just like, yeah, put my face on, like.
Makeup means that you're a strong woman and that you've, got it all in the bag.
It was really hard for me to have this discussion with you guys without at least having on a little bit of something. My family is from East Africa, so dark circles are something that I've been insecure about since I was in the 3rd grade, when a little boy told me that it looked like someone punched me in both of my eyes. And from there, like, I find it really, really hard to leave the house without at least concealer. You can stop filming.
Oh, okay.
No. I think when I first started talking to people about this project, people overlook the importance of it. And I think part of it is, it may not be for the woman who is 40 plus and she's been doing this for years, but what message are we sending to little girls? Because only 11% of them feel comfortable calling themselves beautiful. It takes women like us standing up and letting them know it's okay to take off your makeup. I think applying makeup is a very beautiful thing, but when are we going to be okay with the woman that's underneath it?
I struggled in my youth with acne. Being fair-skinned and being blonde was an issue, so of course I took Accutane, and my skin was very, very dry. And then in my early 20s, I started getting acne again, and I will be 30 this year. And when you say my skin's beautiful, yeah, I think my skin's beautiful, but I struggle with those dark circles. It always looks like either I'm sick or I'm really, really tired. I've done a really good job and I have a really good ritual. Is like, before I even lay my head down on my pillow at night, my makeup has to be off. It has to be clean. And that's what we haven't really been teaching younger generations. I know my nieces, like, I ask them, do you wash your face before you go to bed? No. I'm like, you've got to wash your face before you go to bed. Or if not, you're going to have acne. You're going to struggle with acne. And then you're going to be like me, saying, I've got to cover up my face before I go out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you had a situation someone pointed out, I did, and then I was just suddenly conscious of the way I looked. I was just like, oh my gosh, I just look like I've been beat up all the time. I would always put on powder. And then I just got to a point where I was like, well, I'm gonna try drinking water and not wearing makeup and try getting some rest. And
gorgeous.
Thank you. That's the thing. I made life changes, and I think my level of stress went down and my level of confidence went up. So I don't know if it's not there. I don't feel like I've noticed it. Maybe it went away. I don't know. Maybe it didn't, but it's been there all my life. So
Well, like you said, we need to challenge actually the parents to tell their kids, you're beautiful, you don't need anything.
makeup.
Because if the parents aren't doing it, it doesn't matter what everybody else says.
No.
It doesn't matter at all.
Not at all. I think when we start to let a little bit of us shine through, that we'll kind of slowly change the way that we feel about ourselves.
So, if you would like to join the movement, you can participate in the Oklahoma Embrace Your Face Day project by logging on to www.themakeupsocialokc.com, and the instructions are there. It's as simple as submitting a picture to EYF@themakeupsocialokc.com. Remember, there's no makeup, no filters, no airbrushing, just you with a small confidence statement on how you plan to embrace your face or how you plan to redefine beauty. If you like additional details, read the instructions on the website, and we look forward to having you in the Embrace Your Face Day project.